I got some exciting inside scoop about this. Which is basically a chair stolen straight out of a spaceship from Star Trek or something. I'm just kidding. I got 2 leaked videos from a trusted source from which I believe is the new VR motion simulator by Yaw. I'm pretty sure it's their second version. I mean, if you look at the official Yaw VR website, there's already a tease and it looks the same, right? So that would make it a consumer device that will make your simulator games much more realistic than ever, and it works with any VR headset, including Oculus Quest, where some games even support it natively. As you may know, I reviewed the first Yaw VR simulator and I liked it, but it did have its limitations, so I'm very excited to see if this new one has been improved. Hi everyone, Kaz here, and we're going to talk about this. But first, if you'd like to stay up to date with VR, then consider subscribing if you haven't yet, as that's a big support. And now join me beyond reality. Let me start with a quick explanation for those unfamiliar with motion simulators first. Well, it's basically a chair, like the one I'm sitting on right now, except that chair can connect to a game, both flat screen and VR, and it can simulate whatever is happening in that game. The chair can also vibrate and move in different directions to make the game feel very realistic. For example, in racing games, imagine the rumble of the car's engine when you accelerate, or the G-force when you brake. You can feel exactly that while sitting in that motion simulator at home. This is the kind of thing I used to stand in line for in an arcade when I was a kid, so I think it's pretty exciting that we can do these things at home now. So let's check out the first video. So I don't have much more confirmed info than what we can see from these videos, but I will be describing what we're seeing and comparing it a little with the first Yaw. I do think we can see a lot from these videos already, but take my predictions with a grain of salt, okay? So let's start this video. In this first video, you can see the simulator in action in, I think, one of Yaw VR's offices. And in the background, over here, you can see the No Limits 2 roller coaster game and the Yaw VR demo. The chair is currently connected to that game, so you can see the chair simulating the movements. And I have to say, I'm really enjoying this new design. It looks like it uses the top of a gaming chair, which is branded with a new logo that looks like the Yaw logo, but then with a number 2 at the end. This probably means that the chair will be included, but I'm not sure, as it seems like the chair can be dismounted, and maybe then you can also mount your own chair on it too. But in any case, it does look more comfortable this way than with the first Yaw Sim. It also seems like they are not using the only wheels anymore, which was in the first Yaw chair, and it looks like they are utilizing fewer plastic parts now. Whoa, look at that spin, that was crazy. And it keeps going. But then this platform right here, by the way, with this Yaw logo on it, it also looks interesting, as it looks like it might be removable, since I cannot see it on the picture of the website. It could mean that this new version will be more modular, where you can add and remove components based on what you need. For example, if you only play racing games, you may not need this 360 rotation, right? But if it's modular, maybe, just maybe, this also means that this new device will be more competitively priced than the first Yaw VR. Like maybe you can choose how expensive you make it yourself. So the first Yaw VR costs around $1,500 US, which is of course expensive on top of a VR headset. But take into account that motion simulators with the same specs can easily be $3,000 or more, some are even in the 10,000s. So compared to those, I think the Yaw VR is pretty competitively priced. So hopefully this one will also be a bit more affordable. But I have another video for you. Here it looks like the team is testing the motion range. It misses the bottom part over here that we saw in the first video. And if I look at how much he leans back, it does look like we are getting more motion range, which is always nice. And here you can also see the plates mounted on arms for the joysticks or wheels, which we didn't see in the first video. But overall, it does look better balanced and more robust to me. Interesting, very interesting. So what do you think about all this? What are the things you see that I may have missed? Let me know in the comments below. So far, I really like what I see. I think it's exciting, as what sets the Yaw VR motion simulators apart is that they focus on consumers. So it's small and compact, making it easier to fit in every home. So the first Yaw VR chair, which is this one, did have some cons, like the software setup could be complicated, and in my opinion, the first version was better suited for space and flight sims because the first Yaw wasn't able to handle the weight of my wheels and pedals, and I'm using a popular one, the Logitech G920s. But with the second version, I hope to see more features added and also these things fixed, because it is very cool to play VR games in this thing. For example, I especially enjoyed Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky or Star Wars Squadrons. And on the Quest, you can play epic roller coasters as it has native support for the Yaw VR simulator. Now, I do not know when this will come exactly, but I do think we will hear something soon. So in the meantime, you can check out our full review on the first Yaw VR motion simulator. The link is below. Let me know at what price you would get a chair like this for your headset below too. And if you want to support us for free, you can leave a like, comment and watch more videos that will make this person right here very happy. And a special thanks go to our champions, especially these patrons down below. And as always, VR on.